Hey, I'm Dr. Larson from Concord Animal Hospital. I'm here today to help you understand a little bit more about dog behavior. My assistant here is going to be asking me some questions that I'm going to answer, and hopefully you learn something.
Dr. Ben, if my dog is having behavior problems, are they capable of change?
Yeah, absolutely. So, really, regardless of what the behavior issue is, there's definitely some training and something we can do to help change that negative behavior.
When should you start obedience training with your dog?
I would say from day one, as soon as you get your dog, a puppy, however old it is, I mean, even if it's like a couple months old, I would start from day one. Sooner the better.
What are the most common behavior problems in dogs, and how can they be addressed?
Yeah, so there's a lot of behavior issues. So most commonly, I would say barking, separation anxiety, so tearing the house up whenever you leave, urinate in the house, jumping on people when they come in the door are really the most common ones. And addressing them is a bit tricky because all dogs are different and respond better to certain training habits, and each behavioral disorder is better for one specific type of training. So in regards to that, I would say talk with your veterinarian about those issues that you have with your dog, and it can kind of help take all that into consideration and help kind of formulate a plan of how to go about changing that.
Can behavior issues in my dog ever indicate that they are sick?
Yeah, absolutely. So if your dog's drinking more, if he's urinating in the house, just kind of scooting his rear end on the ground, those are all signs of something that could be going on in your dog.
What are some behavior problems that may be associated with a medical condition?
Yeah, so the urinating in the house, a dog may have a UTI. If he's scooting on the ground, you may have some anal sac issues, so that get clogged up and maybe need to be expressed. If your dog may be snippy or bitey, whenever you're touching a certain part, he may be painful there, and just kind of letting you know, hey, don't touch me, I'm hurting. And so those all might be medical issues.
How can a veterinarian help address my dog's behavior problems?
Yeah, so I would bring up all those issues that you have with your dog and kind of talk with your veterinarian. We can formulate a plan of how to go about training your dog and trying to figure out like I said, best game plan. Medication may not be needed. That's usually the last resort that I'll go to. Try everything else before, but like I said, every dog is different.
What other dog behavior management options are available?
Yeah, so one, I would definitely talk to your veterinarian. There's a lot of different options. So I mean, there is dog trainers out there, and I would be wary about that because anyone can call themselves a trainer, and there's so many out there. So talk with your veterinarian and see which ones that they would recommend. Usually they'll work with a trainer or organization as well. And then, like I was saying earlier, there are medications that can help with anxiety and things like that, but usually, again, resort to that last after training and trying other things. If you have any questions about your dog's behavior, just please give us a phone call. We're always happy to answer any questions. Thank you.